Be me, 25 years old, working retail at a massive sporting goods store in Denver, making barely above minimum wage. My life consists of folding shirts that customers immediately unfold, dealing with Karens, returning used shoes, and pretending to care about membership rewards programs. Been single for 2 years because apparently works at a retail store isn't sexy on dating apps. Live in a studio apartment with my golden retriever named Biscuit, who is objectively more attractive than me. Biscuit is the most photogenic dog alive, constantly getting compliments at the park, strangers asking to pet him. Meanwhile, I look like a potato that grew arms and learned to walk. One Friday night, after a particularly soul-crushing shift where someone yelled at me about a coupon that expired in Tighter 2019, sitting on my couch eating ramen, scrolling through dating apps with 0 matches. Biscuit is lying next to me looking majestic as hell, natural lighting hitting his golden fur perfectly. My dumbass brain has an idea. What if I just use Biscuit's photos on my dating profile for like a day, see what happens, then delete it? Obviously, this is a terrible idea. Obviously, I do it anyway because I'm an idiot who makes bad decisions. Create a new profile, write a decent bio about loving hiking and trying new restaurants. Upload 5 photos of Biscuit in various cute poses. Add 1 photo of me, but it's from behind while I'm hiking. You can't see my face. Write in bio, the handsome guy in the photos is my best friend. I'm the one holding the leash. Think this is funny and harmless, will delete tomorrow. Go to sleep. Wake up to 47 matches. 47 in one night. I've never had 47 anything in my life except dollars in my bank account. Scroll through the matches, they're all way out of my league. One girl stands out immediately. Her name is, actually I'm not using names because that feels weird, let's call her A. A is absolutely stunning, looks like she has her life together, photos of her at art museums and coffee shops. Her bio says she's a veterinary technician, loves hiking, plays guitar. She sent a message, "Your golden is gorgeous." I'm a vet tech. I see hundreds of dogs and he's top tier. Panic sets in immediately. This was supposed to be a joke, not an actual conversation with an actual attractive woman. My roommate from college, let's call him Tony, texts me about grabbing lunch. Tony is that friend who gives terrible advice, but with complete confidence. Meet Tony at this sandwich place near my apartment. Explain the whole dog photo situation. Dude, that's hilarious. You have to see where this goes. Tony, I catfished someone with my dog. That's not hilarious. That's pathetic. No. Catfishing is pretending to be someone else. You're just strategically marketing yourself through your dog. That's literally the definition of catfishing. Tony insists I should respond. See what happens. Worst case, I unmatch and delete the app. Against my better judgment, I message A back. We start talking about dogs. She tells me about her job, the crazy pet emergencies she deals with. She's funny, smart, actually interesting. We've been messaging for 3 days straight. She hasn't asked to video chat or see more face photos, which is lucky. Then she hits me with, "Want to meet up this weekend? There's a dog-friendly brewery in Rhino. Rhino is this trendy area in Denver, very hipster, lots of cool bars. I'm sweating. Tell her I'd love to," suggest Saturday afternoon. Spend the next 4 days having an existential crisis. Confide in my coworker at the sporting goods store. This Swedish guy named Lars. Lars is 30, been in America for 5 years. Absolutely does not understand American dating culture. Why do you not just tell her you are yourself and the dog is your dog? This is simple. Lars, I catfished her with my dog. I can't just be like, "Surprise, the dog is mine. I'm ugly." You are not ugly. You are average. This is fine. Thanks, Lars. Really helping my confidence here. Lars suggests I bring Biscuit to the date, let the dog be a buffer, explain the situation honestly. This seems less insane than just showing up and pretending nothing is weird. Saturday arrives, I'm a mess. Change outfits 6 times, settle on jeans and a flannel because I work retail, not modeling. Drive to the brewery with Biscuit in the passenger seat. Biscuit is calm as hell. I'm having a panic attack. Get to the brewery 10 minutes early, sit at an outdoor table with Biscuit. Biscuit immediately gets attention from strangers. He's networking better than I ever could. See A walking up and my heart stops. She's even prettier in person, wearing a sundress and denim jacket, hair in a ponytail. She spots Biscuit first, lights up, walks over. Oh my god, he's even more beautiful in person. Kneels down to pet Biscuit, who of course acts like the perfect gentleman. Then she looks up at me. There's a moment of confusion on her face. Stand up awkwardly. "Hey, I'm the guy from the app." She blinks a few times. "Wait, you're..." "But the photos were of my dog." "Yeah, I'm the worst. I'm so sorry." Expecting her to throw her drink in my face or call me a creep and leave. Instead, she stands up slowly, looks at Biscuit, looks at me, looks at Biscuit again, starts laughing. Not a polite laugh, a full-on can't breathe laughing. "You catfished me with your dog?" In my defense, it was supposed to be a joke for one night, and then I matched with you and panicked. She's still laughing. Other people at the brewery are staring. This is the funniest thing that's ever happened to me. So you're not mad? Oh, I'm definitely mad, but also this is objectively hilarious. We sit down, I buy her a beer as an apology. Spend the next 30 minutes explaining the whole stupid situation. Tell her about my soul-crushing retail job, my pathetic dating app experience, my moment of weakness. She's crying, laughing at some points. I've been catfished before by guys using old photos or photos of their friend, but a dog? That's new. I'm genuinely sorry. I should have been honest from the start. You should have. But also, your messages were sweet and funny, and clearly you're not a serial killer. The bar is low, but I'll take it. We actually start having a real conversation. She tells me about vet tech school, the emotional toll of the job, the joy of helping animals. I tell her about the absurdity of retail, the weird customers, the corporate nonsense. Biscuit is just chilling under the table, occasionally getting pets from passersby. 2 beers in and we're laughing about dating app horror stories. She tells me about a guy who showed up to a date in a full medieval knight costume as a joke. I tell her about a girl who brought her emotional support peacock to a coffee date. Wait, peacock? Like the bird? Like the actual bird. It was at a Starbucks. Chaos ensued. We're having a legitimately good time. She gets a text, checks her phone, makes a face. My roommate is asking how the date is going. Should I tell her about the dog catfish situation? That depends. Is she going to report me to the authorities? She'll probably just laugh and then never let me live this down. She texts her roommate. I see her type, "You will not believe what just happened." We stay at the brewery for 3 hours. The conversation flows naturally, no awkward silences. Just easy back and forth. She asks about my family. I tell her about my parents who live in the suburbs. My dad is a high school teacher. Mom works in accounting. Very normal middle-class family. She tells me about her parents who live in Boulder. Her dad is a retired firefighter. Mom is a yoga instructor. She has a younger sister in college studying marine biology. The sun is setting. The brewery is getting crowded. I should probably get going. I have an early shift at the clinic tomorrow. Walk her to her car, Biscuit trotting between us. Get to her car, there's this moment of uncertainty. So despite the dog catfishing, I actually had fun today. Really? You're not just being polite? I mean, the bar was set extremely low by you literally lying about your species. But yeah, you're fun to talk to. I'm human, for the record, just wanted to clarify. She laughs again. Do you want to do this again? Like a real date where you don't pretend to be a golden retriever? I would love that. I promise to only use photos of my actual human face. That would be a good start. We exchange real phone numbers, not just app messages. She pets Biscuit one more time. You're still the prettiest one here, buddy. Biscuit wags his tail. He knows. She drives away. I stand there in disbelief. Text Tony immediately. Dude, she didn't hate me, Tony. Told you. Strategic dog marketing. That's not what happened. You're welcome. Drive home feeling like I just won the lottery. Biscuit is in the passenger seat, totally oblivious to the chaos he caused. You're a good wingman, buddy, even if you didn't mean to be. Get home, text A. Thanks for not immediately leaving when you realized I was human and not a dog, she responds almost immediately. Thanks for being honest eventually, and for having the world's cutest dog. He's single-handedly responsible for this date happening. Well, tell him thank you from me. We text for another hour about random stuff. She asks what I'm doing tomorrow. I tell her I have a closing shift at the store. Retail on a Sunday, brutal. Yeah, it's my favorite time to get yelled at about return policies. Well, if you survive, want to get dinner Tuesday? Absolutely, I'll Biscuit at home this time. Probably for the best, he's stealing your thunder. Tuesday comes. I'm nervous as hell. This is a real date. No dog buffer, no excuses. We meet at this Thai restaurant in Capitol Hill. She's wearing jeans and a band t-shirt, looks effortlessly cool. I'm in my usual jeans and button-up, peak retail employee off-duty. Dinner is amazing, the food is great, the conversation is better. She tells me about a puppy that came in with a cone stuck on its head. I tell her about a customer who tried to return a tent that was clearly used for an entire camping season. Did you accept the return? Company policy says yes, my soul said no, but the customer is always right, apparently. Retail sounds like a nightmare. It builds character, by which I mean it slowly crushes your spirit. She nearly spits out her curry, laughing. After dinner, we walk around Capitol Hill. It's one of those perfect Denver evenings. End up at a bookstore that's open late. Wander through the aisles. She's looking at sci-fi novels. I'm pretending to understand poetry. Do you actually like poetry, or are you trying to seem deep? I'm absolutely trying to seem deep. I have no idea what this means. Show her a poem that's just random words scattered across the page. I think it's about confusion, or maybe breakfast. Who knows? We leave the bookstore both having bought books we'll probably never read. Walk back to where we parked. Standing by her car, there's that end-of-date tension. I had a really good time tonight. Me too. Way better than the dog catfish reveal date. That's a low bar, but I'll take the compliment. She's smiling, looking at me with this expression I can't quite read. Can I be honest about something? Please do. I've been honest about the dog thing, we're even. When I saw you at the brewery and realized you weren't the dog, I was obviously confused. Right, understandable. But then we started talking and I realized you're actually interesting and funny. And the dog thing, while objectively insane, is also kind of endearing in a pathetic way. Thanks, I think. You're welcome. What I'm saying is, I like you, even though you're human and not a golden retriever. I like you too, even though you could definitely do better than a retail worker who catfished you. Stop selling yourself short, it's annoying. She kisses me. Just leans in and kisses me right there in the parking lot. It's quick but genuine, and when she pulls away, she's grinning. Was that okay? That was very okay. Good. Text me when you get home. She gets in her car and drives away. I'm standing in a parking lot, in the dark, having just been kissed by someone way out of my league. Text Tony. She kissed Tony. The dog strategy worked. It wasn't a strategy. Agree to disagree. Get home. Biscuit greets me at the door. You did this, buddy. This is your fault in the best way. Biscuit just wants dinner. He doesn't care about my love life. Text A. Made it home safely, Biscuit says hi. She sends back a photo of her with her cat, a fluffy orange tabby. This is Pumpkin. She's judging me for kissing a dog catfisher. Tell Pumpkin I'm reformed. I only use human photos now. She's skeptical, but willing to give you a chance. We text until midnight, just random stuff, sending memes, talking about our days. Fall asleep with my phone in my hand, smiling like an idiot. Next few weeks are like a montage from a rom-com. We go on dates, actual normal dates with no dog deception. Hiking in the mountains, she's way more athletic than me. I'm dying halfway up the trail. Do you need a break? No, I'm fine. I'm absolutely not fine. My retail job did not prepare me for altitude and cardio. She waits patiently while I catch my breath. You know, Biscuit could probably do this hike easier than me. Probably. But I like you more than Biscuit. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. We reach the summit. The view of Denver is incredible. She takes a selfie of us with the city in the background. Posts it on Instagram. I'm tagged. This is real. She's not hiding me. She's actually proud to be seen with me. Go to a comedy show. The comedian makes a joke about dating apps. She elbows me and whispers, "At least you didn't use someone else's photos. Just my dog's, totally different. Still catfishing. I'm never living this down, am I?" Nope, never. One Saturday, she invites me to meet her roommate. Her roommate is this hilarious woman who immediately grills me. "So you're the dog catfish guy. That's me, living the dream. I need to hear this story from the beginning." Spend an hour retelling the tale while A and her roommate laugh their asses off. The fact that she still dated you after that is insane. I'm very aware of how lucky I am. Her roommate approves apparently, says I'm surprisingly normal for a catfisher. Go back to A's apartment. She apologizes for her roommate. Don't apologize, she's great and she's right. You're insane for giving me a chance. You need to stop with the self-deprecation. It's part of my charm. No, it's not. We're sitting on her couch. Her cat is glaring at me from across the room. Pumpkin still doesn't trust me. She doesn't trust anyone. You're not special. Spend the evening watching movies. She falls asleep with her head on my shoulder. I'm too nervous to move. Don't want to wake her up. Sit there for 2 hours. My arm is completely numb. Worth it. One night, I'm closing at the sporting goods store. She texts asking if she can come visit on my break. This is weird because the store is not romantic or interesting. You want to come to my retail hellscape? Yes. I want to see you in your natural habitat. My natural habitat is fluorescent lighting and despair. Perfect. She shows up during my 15-minute break, brings me coffee. We sit in the break room, which smells like old sandwiches and broken dreams. This is where the magic happens. This is the saddest room I've ever been in. Welcome to retail. Lars walks into the break room, sees A, his eyes get wide. This is her, the dog photo girl. Looks at me. You told your coworkers? Lars is Swedish. He doesn't understand American dating. I needed guidance. Lars extends his hand. I am Lars. I told him to be honest from the start. You're Swedish. I was wondering about the accent. Yes, from Stockholm. Now I sell running shoes in Colorado, the American dream. Lars sits down and starts asking A about Swedish veterinary practices. My break ends, have to go back to the floor. A stays and talks to Lars for another 20 minutes. When she leaves, Lars comes to find me in the shoe department. She is very nice. You are lucky. I know, Lars, I know. Also, she thinks I am funny. We are friends now. You made friends with my girlfriend? Girlfriend? You are official? Realize I just called her my girlfriend without discussing it first. I don't actually know. We haven't had the conversation. You should have the conversation. This is obvious. Lars is right, but I'm scared to bring it up. What if she doesn't want labels? What if I'm more invested than she is? A few days later, we're at her apartment watching a documentary about ocean life. Her sister is FaceTiming her, wants to say hi. A answers, introduces me to her sister. Her sister is 21, studying marine biology at UC Santa Barbara, very enthusiastic about fish. So you're the guy who catfished my sister with a dog? Your sister told you that story? She told everyone. It's hilarious. Glad my humiliation is entertaining. Talked to her sister for a few minutes. She seems cool, very passionate about coral reefs. After the call ends, A looks at me. My whole family knows about you. They know about the dog thing. They know everything, including the dog thing. And they don't think I'm a creep? My dad thinks it's funny. My mom thinks it's sweet in a weird way. My sister thinks it's the best story ever. Your family has low standards. Stop it. There's a pause. My parents want to meet you. Choke on the water I'm drinking. Meet me? Like in person? Yes, that's typically how meeting works. Already? We've only been dating like 6 weeks. 7 weeks, and yes, they're curious. What if they hate me? They won't hate you. They'll probably just grill you about the dog photos. That's what I'm afraid of. She convinces me to come to a family dinner in Boulder the following weekend. Spend the entire week stressing about it. Tony thinks I'm overthinking. Dude, you already won. She likes you despite the dog thing. Meeting parents is different. Just be yourself. Myself is a retail worker who catfished their daughter. Yeah, but you're funny and you have a nice dog. That's not a personality. Saturday arrives. I'm sweating through my shirt. Pick A up, drive to Boulder together. She's calm. I'm having a crisis. They're gonna think I'm a loser. You're not a loser. I work retail and make barely enough to pay rent. So, you're 25. You're figuring it out. Their daughter is a vet tech with a real career. And she chose to date you. That should tell you something. Get to her parents' house. It's a nice suburban home with a beautiful garden. Her dad answers the door. He's this big friendly guy with a beard. You must be the famous dog catfisher. Great, leading with that. That's me, sir. Nice to meet you. He laughs, shakes my hand with a grip that could crush bones. I'm kidding. Come in, come in. Her mom is in the kitchen. She's this warm woman who immediately hugs me. We've heard so much about you. And about Biscuit. All good things, I hope. Well, mixed things, but mostly good. Dinner is surprisingly not terrible. Her dad asks about my job. I'm honest about retail. It's not glamorous, but it pays the bills, mostly. Hey, work is work. Nothing wrong with that. Her mom asks how we met. A tells the story. Her parents are dying laughing. You used your dog's photos? That's creative. It was stupid, but it worked out, her dad. Well, Biscuit sounds like a great wingman. He's the real hero of this story. After dinner, her dad pulls me aside while A and her mom are cleaning up. Listen, I don't care what you do for work or how you met my daughter. I care that you treat her right and make her happy. She talks about you constantly, laughs about the dog thing, clearly likes you. So just, don't screw it up. I'll do my best, sir. And bring Biscuit next time. I want to meet this legendary dog. Drive back to Denver. A is smiling. That wasn't so bad, was it? Your dad threatened me in the nicest way possible. He didn't threaten you. He said don't screw it up. That's not a threat, that's advice. Tomato, tomato. Pull up to her apartment, walk her to the door. Thanks for surviving family dinner. Thanks for having parents who didn't immediately hate me. They loved you, even my dad, and he's hard to impress. Standing at her door, neither of us moving. Can I ask you something? Sure. What are we like officially? She smiles. What do you want us to be? I'd like to call you my girlfriend, if that's okay. I'd like to call you my boyfriend, if that's okay. Even though I'm a dog catfisher, especially because you're a reformed dog catfisher. Kiss her goodnight, drive home feeling like I'm floating. Text Tony, it's official, she's my girlfriend, Tony. Hell yeah. All thanks to Biscuit. All thanks to me being honest eventually. Tony, sure, we'll go with that. My face when I catfished someone with my dog's photos and she somehow still wanted to date me after finding out. Be me. 3 months into officially dating A, life is weirdly good. Still working retail, still making poverty wages, but have an actual girlfriend who knows about my dog catfishing past and somehow doesn't care. Biscuit has become a celebrity among our friend groups. Everyone wants to meet the legendary dog who inadvertently started our relationship. One weekend, A suggests we do a double date with her best friend from vet school and her boyfriend. Her friend's name is irrelevant. Let's call her K. Is apparently very protective and has strong opinions about A's dating choices. She's going to interrogate you, fair warning. Great, another person who knows about the dog photos. She knows everything. She was there the night I swiped on Biscuit. Meet Kay and her boyfriend at this trendy brunch place in downtown Denver. Kay is exactly what I expected, takes one look at me and immediately starts. So you're the infamous dog catfisher. That's becoming my entire identity apparently. Kay's boyfriend is this chill dude who works in construction, immediately makes a dog joke. Dude, using your dog's photos is genius. I should try that, his girlfriend elbows him. Don't even think about it. Brunch is actually fun despite Kay clearly sizing me up the entire time. She asks about my career plans, which is code for why are you working retail at 25? Honestly, I don't have a grand plan. I'm just trying to pay rent and not hate every day. That's depressingly honest. I've found honesty works better than using dog photos. Kicks me under the table, but she's smiling. Kay eventually warms up when I tell stories about crazy retail customers. Someone tried to return a kayak they'd clearly used for an entire summer, claimed it was defective. Did you take it back? Company policy says the customer is always right, so yes, my manager made me accept it. That's insane. Welcome to retail hell. After brunch, Kay pulls A aside. I see them talking intensely. Kay's boyfriend leans over. She's giving her the approval speech. There's an approval speech? Oh yeah, Kay has opinions about everyone at dates. And you're doing fine, she laughed at your stories. That's a good sign. Kay and A come back. Kay actually smiles at me. You're better than the last guy. The bar is low, but I'll take it. The last guy was a CrossFit instructor who only talked about macros and burpees. Yeah, you're definitely better. We leave brunch. A seems happy. Kay likes you. She called me better than CrossFit guy. That's high praise from Kay. Your friends have interesting standards. Next day at work, Lars corners me in the stockroom. I need relationship advice. Lars, I catfished someone with dog photos. I'm not qualified to give advice, but you have girlfriend now. You know things. Turns out Lars has been seeing someone from his Swedish expat community. Her name is Ingrid. She is wonderful, but I am nervous. Nervous about what? American dating is confusing. In Sweden, we are direct. Here there are rules I don't understand. Give Lars the worst relationship advice possible because I'm an idiot. Just be yourself, Lars. That's literally all I did. You used dog photos. Besides that, after the dog photos, I was honest. This is not helpful. I know, I'm sorry. Lars ends up inviting both me and A to a Swedish dinner party at his apartment. You must meet Ingrid and bring the famous biscuit. Lars wants us to come to Swedish dinner and bring biscuit. That sounds amazing. I've never had real Swedish food. Saturday night, we show up to Lars' apartment with biscuit. Lars lives in this studio that's decorated like an IKEA showroom. Ingrid is there. She's lovely, speaks perfect English with a slight accent. There's also 3 other Swedish people there, all expats, all very friendly. They've made a traditional Swedish spread. Meatballs, potatoes, lingonberry jam, the works. Biscuit is immediately surrounded by Swedes cooing over him in Swedish. Din hund är så set. What did they say? They said your dog is very cute. Dinner is incredible. The food is amazing. The Swedes are fascinated by the dog catfishing story. In Sweden, this would never work. We are too direct. Here also it should not work, but somehow it did. Lars is being adorable with Ingrid. They keep having these little moments. Whispers to me. They're so cute together. After dinner, Lars plays Swedish music, tries to teach us a traditional dance. I'm terrible at it. Step on A's feet multiple times. You're the worst dancer I've ever seen. I work retail, not Dancing with the Stars. The Swedes think my dancing is hilarious. Keep encouraging me. End the night with everyone slightly drunk on Swedish vodka. Biscuit passed out on Lars. Drive home with A. She's in a great mood. Your coworker is wonderful, and Ingrid is perfect for him. They're disgustingly cute together. We're also disgustingly cute together. Fair point. A few weeks later, my parents want to meet A. I've been avoiding this because my parents are a lot. My dad teaches high school history, thinks he's hilarious, makes constant dad jokes. My mom is an accountant, very practical, will absolutely grill A about her life choices. Do they know about the dog thing? Unfortunately, yes. I told them when we first started dating. What did they say? My dad laughed for 10 minutes. My mom asked if I'd considered therapy. That's fair. Invite my parents to dinner at this casual Italian place. They arrive early because of course they do. My dad sees Biscuit in my car and loses his mind. This is the legendary dog, the wingman, the hero. Biscuit gets more attention from my dad than I've gotten in years. A arrives, I introduce her to my parents. My mom immediately. So you're the woman who forgave the dog photos. I am. It's become my defining characteristic. You have excellent taste in dogs at least. Dinner goes surprisingly well. My dad tells embarrassing stories about my childhood. He once cried because we ran out of chicken nuggets. Dad, I was 7. You were 14. A is laughing. My mom is interrogating her about vet tech school. So it's a 2-year program? Yes, lots of hands-on training, pretty intense. And the job prospects? Pretty good. Vets always need good techs. My mom approves, I can tell by her nod. After dinner, my dad pulls me aside. She's great. Don't mess this up. Why does everyone keep saying that? Because you have a history of self-sabotage. That was one time in college. It was multiple times. Drive her home. She's smiling. Your parents are lovely. They're embarrassing. Your dad's jokes are terrible, but in an endearing way. That's his whole personality. And your mom is intense but clearly cares about you. She asked if you had good health insurance, didn't she? She did, but it's sweet. Things are going so well that I'm waiting for something to go wrong. Universe delivers one random Tuesday. I'm at work, folding shirts for the millionth time when I see someone familiar. It's my ex-girlfriend from 2 years ago. Let's call her R. R and I dated for a year, broke up because she moved to Arizona for work. We ended on okay terms, haven't spoken since. She walks right up to me. Holy shit, you still work here? Yep, living the dream. I'm back in Denver, got transferred back. That's great, congrats. Awkward small talk about her job, her life in Arizona. She asks if I'm seeing anyone. I tell her about A. Wait, you have a girlfriend? How did that happen? Thanks, R. Really feeling the confidence boost. We met on a dating app. Decide not to mention the dog photos part. Good for you. We should all hang out sometime. Yeah, maybe. Give her my number. She leaves. Immediately feel weird about it. Tell A about it that night. My ex is back in Denver. Okay, and she wants to hang out. Do you want to hang out with her? I don't know, it feels weird. If you want to be friends with your ex, that's fine. I'm not the jealous type. Are you sure? I trust you. You're literally too honest for your own good. I catfished you with dog photos, which you immediately confessed. You're a terrible liar. She's right. I can't lie to save my life. Week later, R texts asking if A and I want to grab drinks with her and her boyfriend. Tell A she's down. This will be fun. I want to meet your ex. Why? To see what your type was before me. My type is apparently people who are way out of my league. Stop it. Meet R and her boyfriend at this bar in Lohi. Her boyfriend is this tech bro type, works for a startup, talks about disruption and synergy. A and I exchange glances, trying not to laugh. R seems happy though, they seem good together. R asks how A and I met. I hesitate. A just straight up tells the dog catfish story. R is dying laughing. You used your dog's photos? That's the most on-brand thing you've ever done. Thanks, R. No, I mean it. You were always terrified of dating apps. Still am. That's why I used Biscuit's photos. The night is actually fine. No weirdness. Just 4 people hanging out. R's boyfriend talks about cryptocurrency for 20 minutes. We all nod politely. Leaving the bar, R hugs me goodbye. I'm glad you found someone. You seem happy. I am, thanks. And A, you're great. Take care of him. I will. He needs supervision clearly. Drive home. A is quiet. You okay? Yeah, just thinking. About your ex seems nice. She is. We just wanted different things. And now I have you and I'm happy. Good answer. She seems satisfied. Crisis averted. A few weeks later, it's Halloween. A wants to do couples costumes. We should do something funny. Like what? You could be a dog and I'll be a vet. Absolutely not. I'm not going as a dog after the catfish thing. That's literally the perfect costume. No, we compromise. Go as Mario and Luigi. End up at a Halloween party at Kay's house. Everyone is drunk, costumes are wild, someone came as sexy corn. Lars and Ingrid are there, dressed as Vikings. It's very on brand. Kay dressed as a sexy veterinarian, clearly making fun of A's job. We're playing beer pong. I'm terrible at it. A is surprisingly competitive, destroying everyone. Where did you learn to play beer pong? Vet school was wild. You're full of surprises. End the night walking home because we're both too drunk to drive. A is wearing my jacket. We're laughing about nothing. This is nice. What is? This, us, everything. Yeah, it is. I'm glad you used dog photos. I'm glad you didn't immediately report me. I considered it. Fair. Get back to her apartment. Her roommate is gone for the weekend. We end up falling asleep on her couch watching bad horror movies. Wake up at 3 a.m. Pumpkin the cat is sitting on my chest glaring at me. I think your cat wants to kill me. She wants to kill everyone. You're not special. Next morning, we get brunch, run into Tony at the same place. Tony is with a date, some girl he met at a concert. Dude, fancy seeing you here. Introduce A to Tony's date. Tony immediately. This is the girl from the dog photos. Tony has no filter. It's fine. Everyone knows at this point. Tony's date thinks the story is hilarious. Wait, you really used your dog's pictures? In my defense, it was a moment of weakness. And she still dated you? I'm as surprised as you are. We end up joining them for brunch. Tony tells stories about our college days. He once accidentally went to a furry convention thinking it was a regular Comic-Con. Tony, that's not relevant. It's always relevant. A is dying laughing at all the embarrassing stories. You have so many questionable life choices. And yet you're still here. Stockholm Syndrome, probably. After brunch, Tony pulls me aside. Dude, she's perfect for you. I know. Don't screw this up. Why does everyone keep saying that? Because we all know you. A few weeks later, it brings up Thanksgiving. My family wants you to come to Thanksgiving. That's a big step. You've already met them and they loved you. Your dad threatened me. He threatens everyone. It's his love language. Agree to go to Thanksgiving in Boulder. Tony invites me to Friendsgiving the day before. Bring A and the legendary dog. Tony, Biscuit is not a celebrity. He's more famous than you. Friendsgiving is at Tony's apartment. It's chaos. 15 people crammed into a small space. Everyone brought random dishes. Someone made mac and cheese with hot dogs in it. Someone else brought a store-bought pie and tried to pass it off as homemade. Tony's cooking a turkey that's definitely undercooked. A fits right in, laughing at the chaos, helping in the kitchen. Biscuit is under the table collecting dropped food. Lars and Ingrid show up with actual good Swedish food. We did not trust Tony to cook properly. Smart call, Lars. The party goes until 2 a.m. Everyone is drunk and happy. We're playing ridiculous games, telling stories, just having fun. A is in the corner talking to Ingrid about traveling to Sweden. Lars sits next to me. You are very lucky. I know, Lars. She is good for you, makes you smile more. Yeah, she does. Don't mess this up. Why does everyone keep saying that? Because it is obvious advice. Actual Thanksgiving at A's parents' house is surprisingly not stressful. Her dad makes too much food. Her mom keeps asking if I'm eating enough. Her sister is home from college, still very enthusiastic about fish. Did you know that clownfish are all born male? I did not know that. It's so cool, and they can change gender. She talks about fish for 30 minutes. I'm genuinely interested. A mouths thank you at me for engaging with her sister. After dinner, we're all in the living room. Her dad is showing old family photos. There's A as a kid, missing front teeth, holding a puppy. You've always loved animals. Since I was 3, never wanted to do anything else. Her mom gets emotional looking at the photos. I'm glad you found someone who appreciates you. Mom, don't get sappy. I'm allowed to be sappy on Thanksgiving. Drive back to Denver that night. A is quiet. That was really nice. Your family is great. They really like you, my dad told me. He told you that? Yeah, said you're good people, which is high praise. I'll take it. My mom said you're the first boyfriend who actually listens when my sister talks about fish. Fish are interesting. You're a liar, but I appreciate it. December hits, the holidays are coming, work is hell. Retail during the holidays is a special kind of torture. Angry customers, long lines, Christmas music on repeat until I want to scream. Come home exhausted every night. A notices I'm stressed. You okay? Just retail holiday madness. Want to talk about it? Someone yelled at me for 15 minutes because we were out of a specific size in running shoes. That's insane. That's retail. She starts bringing me dinner on my closing shifts. Shows up at the store with Thai food or pizza. Sits with me during my break. You don't have to do this. I know, but you're stressed and I want to help. You're too good to me. Someone has to be. Lars notices a visiting and approves. This is good girlfriend behavior. I know Lars. Ingrid does this for me too, brings me Swedish candy. You and Ingrid are getting serious. Yes, I am thinking of asking her to move in. That's huge, Lars. I know, but it feels right. Then do it. Week before Christmas, A asks what I want for a gift. Nothing. You don't have to get me anything. That's not how gifts work. I'm serious. I'm happy just being with you. That's sweet, but also unhelpful. Christmas morning, we exchange gifts at her apartment. I got her a nice necklace with a little cat charm for Pumpkin. She loves it, puts it on immediately. She hands me a box. I open it. It's a framed photo of us from Halloween, both looking ridiculous in our Mario and Luigi costumes. Under the photo, it says, "Best mistake I ever swiped right on." I'm weirdly emotional about it. This is perfect. Yeah? Yeah, I love it. Good, because I also got you this. Hands me another box. It's a new collar and leash for Biscuit. The tag on it says, "World's Best Wingman." Now I'm actually tearing up. You got my dog a Christmas present. He's part of the story. You're incredible. Spend Christmas Day just the two of us, cooking together, watching movies, being lazy. Biscuit is wearing his new collar, looking proud. This is the best Christmas I've had in years. Yeah, thank you for being you. Thank you for forgiving the dog photos. I'll never let you live that down. I know. New Year's Eve, we go to a party at Kay's place again. Everyone is drunk and happy. Counting down to midnight. When the clock strikes 12, A kisses me. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. To another year of you being a reformed catfisher. To another year of you finding that funny. Always. That feeling when you catfish someone with your dog's pictures but somehow ended up in the healthiest relationship of your life. Be me. 8 months into dating A, things are basically perfect, which means I'm waiting for disaster. Still working retail, but actually got promoted to assistant manager, which means slightly less poverty wages. A is thriving at the vet clinic, just got certified in emergency medicine. Spend most nights at each other's apartments, have toothbrushes at both places. Biscuit has become accustomed to having 2 homes and acts like a spoiled prince at both. January is slow at work, giving me time to actually think about my life. Realize I've been coasting, just existing, not really planning anything. A has goals, career trajectory, ambitions. I have a retail job and a dog. Start feeling inadequate. Don't tell A because I don't want to seem pathetic. She notices anyway because she's perceptive. You've been quiet lately. What's wrong? Nothing, just tired from work. You're a bad liar. I know. She makes me talk about it over dinner at her place. I feel like I'm not going anywhere, you know? What do you mean? You have this career you're passionate about, goals, a plan, and I'm 25, managing a sporting goods store, no real prospects. So, you're figuring it out. Am I though, or am I just stuck? She puts down her fork. Listen, you're being too hard on yourself. Not everyone has life figured out at 25. You're working, paying your bills, you're a good person. That's not enough. Says who? Don't have an answer to that. If you want to do something different, then do something different. But what? I don't know. What do you actually want to do? Realize I've never really thought about it. Spent 4 years in college studying business because it seemed practical. Graduated into a recession. Took the first job I could get. Never stopped to think about what I actually wanted. I don't know what I want. Then figure it out. I'll support whatever you choose. Even if I want to quit and become a professional dog photographer? Especially that. Biscuit would be your first client. Spend the next few weeks actually thinking about my future. Talk to Lars at work. Lars, did you always want to work retail? No, in Sweden I was electrical engineer. Wait, what? You're an engineer? Yes, but credentials don't transfer and I wanted to live in America. So you gave up engineering to sell shoes? Is not just selling shoes is new experience, new life. Don't you miss engineering? Sometimes, but I have Ingrid. I have friends. I am happy. That's very zen, Lars. Is Swedish philosophy, happiness is more important than career. Americans don't think that way. Maybe Americans are wrong. He's got a point. Talk to Tony about it. Dude, quarter life crisis. I get it. You went through this? Still going through it, but I realized something. What? Jobs are just jobs. They don't define you. That's very philosophical for you. I have moments. What should I do? Whatever makes you not miserable. Life's too short for misery. Decide to look into other options. Start taking online courses in digital marketing because it seems more interesting than retail. Don't tell anyone. Don't want to jinx it. Except A notices me on my laptop at her place. What are you doing? Online course. For what? Digital marketing. Thought I'd learn some new skills. That's great. I'm proud of you. It's just a course. It's a start. She's genuinely excited for me. Makes me feel less stupid about it. A few weeks later, Lars announces he and Ingrid are engaged. She said yes. We are getting married. Lars, that's amazing. You and A must come to engagement party. The engagement party is at this Swedish restaurant, very traditional. Everyone is speaking Swedish. I understand nothing. A is somehow picking up words. She's always been good at languages. Ingrid's parents flew in from Sweden. They're lovely and barely speak English. Ingrid's dad gives a speech in Swedish. Lars translates. He says he is happy I found someone who makes me smile again. That's beautiful, Lars. In Sweden, we are not emotional, but today is special. The party is fun. Lots of dancing, lots of schnapps. A and I are dancing to Swedish pop music we don't understand. Lars and Ingrid are so happy. Yeah, they are. Do you think about that? About what? Marriage, the future, all that. Sometimes, do you? Yeah, sometimes. We leave it at that, but the conversation stays with me. Been dating 8 months. Is it too early to think about marriage? Probably, but I can't help it. February hits, Valentine's Day is coming. Retail on Valentine's Day is a nightmare. Everyone desperate for last-minute gifts. I'm working a double shift. A is understanding, but I can tell she's disappointed. It's okay, we can celebrate after. I'm sorry I tried to get it off. I know, it's fine. Feel like shit about it. Day before Valentine's Day, Tony texts. Dude, I have an idea. Your ideas are usually terrible. This one's good, trust me. What is it? Surprise her at work with biscuit and flowers. That's actually not terrible. I have evolved. Next day, I take an early lunch, drive home to get biscuit. Stop at a flower shop, get a massive bouquet of roses. Biscuit is in the car wearing a bow tie I bought specifically for this. We're doing a romantic gesture, buddy. Don't mess this up. Biscuit just wants treats. Drive to the vet clinic, walk in with Biscuit and flowers. The receptionist recognizes me. Is everything okay with Biscuit? He's fine, I'm here to see A. She's with a patient, you can wait. Sit in the waiting room, feeling ridiculous holding flowers and a dog. A comes out with a client, sees me, her face lights up. What are you doing here? Couldn't let Valentine's Day pass without seeing you. You're working. Took lunch, had to bring your boy. Biscuit wags his tail and kneels down to pet him. You brought flowers and Biscuit? Figured if dog photos got me the date, actual dog might earn me points. She kisses me right there in front of everyone. The other vet techs are watching, cooing about how cute it is. You're ridiculous, but you love it. I do. Have to leave to get back to work, but worth it. A texts me later. That was the sweetest thing anyone's ever done for me. Just trying to make up for working tonight. You succeeded. Also, Biscuit is taking full credit, as he should. March comes. We've been dating almost a year. Start to feel like we're in a routine, which is nice but also slightly scary. What if we're getting too comfortable? What if she gets bored? What if I'm not interesting enough long term? I can't tell. I'm overthinking. You're doing the thing again. What thing? The overthinking thing where you convince yourself something's wrong. I'm not. You are. I can see it on your face. Maybe I'm just thinking. About what? About us, about the future. And I'm scared I'm going to mess this up. She looks at me seriously. Can I be honest about something? Always. I love you. Time stops. We haven't said that yet. Been dancing around it for months. You love me? Yes, I love you. Even though you catfished me with dog photos. I love you too. Really? Yes. I've wanted to say it for weeks. Why didn't you? Scared you'd think it was too soon. It's been almost a year. That's not too soon. I love you. I love you too. We're both grinning like idiots. We're saying it now. We're saying it. That night we tell Biscuit. Biscuit, your mom and I are in love. A laughs. Did you just call me his mom? I mean, you kind of are. I'm okay with that. Tell Tony the next day. Dude, you said the L word. I did. That's huge. I know, and she said it back. She said it first. Even better. Tell Lars at work. This is wonderful news. Thanks, Lars. You are following Swedish philosophy now. What do you mean? Happiness over everything else. Yeah, I guess I am. Good, this is growth. April comes. A's lease is up on her apartment. Her roommate is moving to California for a new job. A is looking for a new place. We're having dinner when she brings it up. So I need to find a new apartment. Right? Your lease is up next month. Yeah, I've been looking at places. Everything's so expensive. Denver rent is insane. I was thinking, yeah? What if we got a place together? Choke on my water. Move in together? Yeah, we basically live together anyway. That's true, and it would be cheaper than 2 separate places. Also true. So what do you think? I think yes, absolutely yes. Really? Really? Spend the next 2 weeks apartment hunting. Everything is either too expensive or too small or in a terrible location. Finally, find a 2-bedroom in a decent area of Denver. 2 bedrooms, 1 for us, 1 for an office/guest room. That's very adult of us. We're almost 26, we should be adults. Fair point. Move in together in May, it's chaos. Combining households, figuring out whose furniture stays, whose goes. A has way more stuff than me. How do you have so many kitchen gadgets? I like to cook. You own 3 different types of spatulas. They all serve different purposes, if you say so. Biscuit and Pumpkin have to learn to coexist. Biscuit is too friendly. Pumpkin is plotting his murder. Your cat hates my dog. She hates everyone. Give it time. Tony and Lars help us move. Tony drops a box of dishes. Sorry, man. Those were already cracked. No, they weren't. They are now. Lars carries heavy furniture like it's nothing. Swedish strength, or you're just really strong, Lars. Same thing. Our first night in the apartment, we order pizza and sit on the floor because the furniture isn't set up yet. We have an apartment, a real adult apartment, with a dishwasher, living the dream. I love you. I love you too. Biscuit and Pumpkin are in separate corners, sizing each other up. They'll be friends eventually, or one will kill the other. Always so optimistic. First few weeks of living together are an adjustment. Learn new things about each other. A is messy in the morning, leaves coffee mugs everywhere. I'm obsessive about recycling, sort everything. You don't have to separate the plastic types. Yes, I do. It's better for the environment. You're ridiculous. You leave mugs in every room. That's different. It's not. We figure it out, find a rhythm. I do the cooking, she does the dishes. I take out the trash, she does the laundry. It works. June comes, Lars and Ingrid's wedding is approaching. They're having a small ceremony with both Swedish and American traditions. A and I are both invited, get to bring Biscuit to the reception. The wedding is beautiful, very Swedish, very emotional. Lars cries during his vows, Ingrid cries during her vows. I'm tearing up watching them. A squeezes my hand. At the reception, Lars gives a speech. I came to America not knowing what I would find. I found love, I found friends, I found happiness. And I found that happiness is not about where you are or what you do. It's about who you are with. Ingrid, you are my happiness. Everyone is crying. A leans over. That was beautiful. Yeah, it was. You okay? Yeah. Just emotion. Me too. Later in the night, dancing with A, I realized something. This is it. This is what I want for the rest of my life. Not the perfect job or the perfect apartment or the perfect anything. Just her. Just this. What are you thinking about? Just that I'm really happy. Yeah, happier than I've been in a long time. Me too. I know I'm not where I thought I'd be at 25, 26 now. Right, 26. But I'm where I want to be. With me? With you, she kisses me. Good, because you're stuck with me. Best decision I ever made after the dog photos. Because of the dog photos. Fair point. July hits. Denver is hot as hell. We're sitting in our apartment with the AC blasting. Biscuit is sprawled on the floor. Pumpkin is in her bed. They've reached a truce. Not friends, but not enemies. A is on her laptop. I'm finishing another online course. How's the marketing thing going? Actually really good. I think I might be decent at this. You should apply to some agencies. Maybe I'm nervous. You use dog photos to get a date, you can do anything. Why is that always your motivational speech? Because it's true. Apply to a few marketing agencies the next week. Get called for an interview at a small agency downtown. The interview goes well. They like my enthusiasm despite lack of experience. We're a startup. We value passion over pedigree. That's good because I have no pedigree. They laugh. Offer me a junior position. More pay than retail. Actual career potential. Call A immediately. I got the job. Oh my God, that's amazing. I know. I can quit retail. We're celebrating tonight. Give my 2 weeks notice at the sporting goods store. Lars is sad but happy for me. You are moving forward. Thanks to you, Lars. You inspired this. I inspired nothing. You did the work. Still, thank you. You will visit? Of course. Last day of retail, everyone signs a card. Even customers I've helped before wish me well. Leaving feels weird, spent 5 years here, but also feels right, time for something new. Start the marketing job in August. It's challenging but exciting. Actually using my brain, learning real skills, making connections. A is proud, tells everyone. My boyfriend just started at a marketing agency. You don't have to brag, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me too. September comes, we've been living together 4 months. Apartment feels like home. Biscuit has his spots, Pumpkin has hers. We have routines, inside jokes, a life together. One night we're watching TV, A's head on my shoulder. Can I ask you something? Sure, do you ever think about getting married? Yeah, sometimes, do you? All the time, really? Yeah, I think about marrying you. You do? Of course I do, I think about marrying you too. When? I don't know. When it feels right. Does now feel right? Are you proposing? No. I'm just asking. Oh, okay. Unless you want me to propose. Do you have a ring? No. Then it's not a proposal. We laugh it off, but the conversation stays with me. She wants to get married. I want to get married. Maybe it's time to actually do something about it. Spend the next few weeks secretly shopping for rings. Tony comes with me for moral support. Dude, this is huge. I know. You're really doing this. I think so. What if she says no? Why would you say that? Just considering all options. You're terrible at pep talks. Find a ring that's perfect, simple, and elegant, fits her style. Now I need to figure out how to propose, ask Lars for advice. In Sweden, proposals are simple, at home with loved ones, that's it. Yes, no grand gestures, just honest feelings. That seems too simple. Americans overcomplicate everything. Maybe decide to do something meaningful, but not over the top. Plan to propose at the place we first met, the dog-friendly brewery. October arrives. We're going to the brewery for a Saturday afternoon. She thinks we're just hanging out. I have the ring in my pocket. I'm sweating. We get our beers, sit at the same table from our first date. Biscuit is with us. Perfect full circle moment. This is nice, just like our first date. Except I'm not catfishing you this time. Progress. Can I tell you something? Sure. That first date, when you didn't immediately leave, I knew you were special. I almost did leave, but you didn't, because you were honest and funny and sweet, and Biscuit was there. Biscuit helped. Pull out the ring box, her eyes go wide. What are you doing? What does it look like? Is that? Yeah, it is. Get down on one knee, people around us start noticing. A year and a half ago, I made the dumbest decision of my life and used my dog's photos on a dating app. She's crying already. And somehow, impossibly, you swiped right. And then you forgave me for being an idiot. And then you loved me despite all my flaws. You made me want to be better, to actually try, to build a real life. And I want to spend the rest of my life making you as happy as you make me. Will you marry me? Yes. She tackles me. We're both crying. Biscuit is confused. Everyone at the brewery is clapping. Put the ring on her finger. It fits perfectly. I can't believe you proposed where we first met. Seemed appropriate. I love you so much. I love you too. We're engaged. We're engaged. Call everyone immediately. My parents are thrilled. Her parents cry happy tears. Tony, the dog catfish strategy led to marriage. It wasn't a strategy. History will remember it as one. Lars and Ingrid are so happy for us. You see, Swedish philosophy works. What do you mean? Happiness first, everything else follows. You were right, Lars. I know, I am very wise. That night we're back in our apartment, looking at the ring. I still can't believe this is real. It's real, we're getting married. We are, because you used dog photos. Because I used dog photos. Best bad decision ever. Agreed. Biscuit is asleep on the couch. Pumpkin is in her bed. We're planning a wedding, a future, a whole life. All because of one stupid, desperate, hilarious decision. And somehow it all worked out. Better than worked out, it's perfect. She's perfect. We're perfect together. 6 months later, we get married in a small ceremony. Biscuit is the ring bearer, obviously. Tony is my best man. Gives a speech about the dog photos that makes everyone laugh. Lars and Ingrid are there. Lars cries again. My parents are proud, her parents are happy. We write our own vows. I promise to always be honest, to never use pet photos for deception again, to love her forever. She promises to forgive my stupid decisions, to always laugh at my jokes, to love me forever. We kiss, everyone cheers. At the reception, A pulls me aside. Thank you for being the kind of person who uses dog photos. That's a weird thing to thank me for. If you hadn't, we never would have matched. Fair point. And I never would have found the love of my life. Same here. I love you. I love you too. And I love Biscuit. Everyone loves Biscuit. He's the real hero of this story. Absolutely. We dance, we laugh, we celebrate. And later, driving to our honeymoon, I think about how one desperate, stupid decision changed my entire life. How using my dog's photos led to finding my person. How honesty after deception led to trust. How taking a chance led to everything. Look over at my wife. She's smiling, looking at her ring. What are you thinking about? Just how lucky I am. Me too. Lucky that you're a terrible catfisher. I'm never living that down. Never. I'm okay with that. Me too. My face when I catfished someone with my dog's pictures, and she not only still wanted to date me but eventually married me.
Put my golden retriever on a dating app. Thought it'd be funny for a laugh. Then I matched with someone way too good for me. Panic hard, started questioning reality. She said your dog is gorgeous, can't we meet? I showed up human on shaking feet. Oh no, I catfished her with my dog. She found out and laughed so hard. Said this is the funniest thing that's happened to me. Now we're engaged and she'll never let it go. Never ever. Best worst decision I could make. Work retail, making minimum wage, dream. She's a vet tech, way out of my league. First date at a brewery with Biscuit there. She said you're human, well at least you came prepared. Expected her to leave or call me crazy. Instead she kissed me, maybe I'm just lucky. So lucky. I catfished her with my dog. She found out and laughed so hard. Said this is the funniest thing that's happened to me. Now we're engaged and she'll never let it go. Never ever. Best worst decision I could make. Both made. Thank you, Biscuit.